Big-time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only you find a way to win. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
You know my quarterback won't be no good in my lane. And my line already don't like the block. I'm talking about Ocho is in the best field, top 5 seconds. I had no time to play it. I had to go to the pistol. Play action pass.
The Mustangs will put total leather to crank us up.
Listen. Play action the whole second half. That's the only way I got on the board.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
They didn't even know what he was talking about. I'm still mad I let him beat me.
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
I still come back with JD. First game of the season, I went prepared. That was in the season.
You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Back to pass, it's Dallas.
Oh, I tried to beat it.
They'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud. Make it real difficult on our opponent.
The Bruins send out the punt unit. First time we've seen
Damn,
their punt team this afternoon.
Quarterback.
He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35.
I lost against Ocho, man. They're gonna hurt. Oh, my team is split. Ain't nobody fine
You
to
can
me.
barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. For just a second, let's take a big picture view of SMU. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. And
Oh,
he was
cross the
hit
middle.
just as he was releasing
That's
the
the
pass.
running back.
Ground incomplete.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback, give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Gets his first one of the day away. He might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line.
All good. All good.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Gets the back moving. Leaves it with the running back. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They want to run this quarterback. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away.
Yeah, man.
Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line.
No mistake.
Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Off play action. Steps away. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. He's got it on the outside.
I was still behind it.
They play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Motion from the wideout.
Man, covered.
The give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance. And this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do really, really well and someone they can count on.
And the Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Hawkins. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
And that's a great job by the defense, not letting that bird out of the cage. When you can run like this guy can, you got to keep the edge. Did a great job. He went backwards, retreated, gave up some ground. They didn't give up the outside, got the sack on the play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires to the right. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup.
Well, this offense is given a lesson right now on how to fight through adversity because first and second down was ugly, but they come up with that huge completion to now set up a manageable fourth down opportunity to keep this drive alive.
He's got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And they must have had a play in practice that they just felt was unstoppable because they essentially just took away an automatic chip shot field goal to go for that fourth down. But because of the execution.
Touchdown Mustangs! Great job by the back on the option.
I was scared to kick that man on the right half.
Coming into the season, he felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done. And he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Starts from their own 25-yard line. Power football with the run.
Come on, y'all.
Got a little space. Turning it on. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
The Bruins, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Unloads quickly. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Dallas. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
3rd down is a big factor in games. It's something I know this offense in particular practices often throughout the week, but they just haven't been able to get it done so far in this game on these critical downs. That time, quarterback can't link up with his guy, and they've got to find a better way of being more efficient on 3rd.
Trying to get it to the marker.
Come on,
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Love the play call going RPO on 4th down here. And how about the offensive line just digging deep, getting low to the ground, and just getting a better push in the trenches to help that running back get that first.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. That
You have some of the close people open on the left side.
And the defense is running out of room to defend. He wants to change this route. Little over anxious out of the stands early, and it's a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Bruins trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Dallas. Makes the grab over the middle. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, get them tackled to the ground.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here.
Cooler 18. Cooler 8 brass.
Gets it out quickly. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Boy, the defense clamped down on that 3rd down completion and didn't allow him to get forward at all.
You're right, Reese. Looked like they were anticipating a quick throw, and you saw everybody so alert, and they were able to rally to the ball.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here.
Come on,
And the
man.
physical play there forces
They
the
could drop
incompletion
down,
on
too.
1st down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've
Hold
gotten
on
into
to
a
the
nice
ball.
rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. To the air, it's Hawkins. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point
Ain't
where
no
you
ball
just
gonna be
gotta
more
be able to
perfect
focus
than
on
that.
critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Just needs a crack to get a return. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line.
Alright.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David. Only able to muster 3 points. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
That's a nice looking run. That reminds me of Jonathan Franklin, Maurice Jones-Drew, Zach Charbonnet. In recent years, they've had a lot of ability at the running back position. How about this name, though? Little known fact. The great Jackie Robinson also played running back for UCLA, and you know he's smiling down from heaven watching that last carry.
Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on first down.
Ooh.
Find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
The offense
Yeah,
just
but you
has
want
not
the
been
slant,
able to
but
find a way
took
to
the
get
screen
their
away.
rhythm going here in the first half.
Yeah, I
We just
know.
haven't seen it in the passing game.
I thought it was a
That was a
slant.
really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to throw, it's Dallas. This one's complete. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to go toss to get to the perimeter, but how about the DBs beating their blocks and using their speed to get upfield and create the negative play?
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to the back. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Off the play fake.
Oh,
Takes the grab on
he
the
leaked out late.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. Referee signal for the 2-minute timeout. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. First and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Making side adjustments here. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd and goal. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
Sneaks into the end zone.
He caught me when I was changing the play. I would have had to tackle.
Right? Bringing all the extra offensive linemen, the tight end. You know what we're going to do. We're going to line up, and we are going to smash 4th and goal situation. They are successful playing a little bully ball with the big boys up front.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll leave it with him. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4.
There he goes. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Now improvising. On the run, deep down the right side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
And that is such an accurate
He's a
throw.
beat
It's
though.
one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet
He's
set
a
up.
beat though.
But when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Pulls it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
The offense tried
Quarterback
to
missed
throw
that,
it
huh?
quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Touchdown, SMU! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Nikki.
And that's a great
You
job
made
by
you
this
die
offense.
'cause I ain't
That's
see
how
the
you
ball
work
yet.
You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too,
Late.
Dave, how does that affect the confidence of the
Really?
defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up
Way
a
to score in a
touchdown.
minute and
Going
2
into
seconds,
halftime
man.
now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing.
Then the commentator said he threw a bullet.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space.
You almost
and
put
put
the
his team
Ocho on
in
me.
much better field position. One more play before the teams head to the locker room.
You can run it. I don't care. You playing over
To
top.
the air on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
I ain't seen him in the backfield in so long.
Here, time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Bruins will kick it away to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking.
That's not the button I pushed.
Nice pickup on the return, but
I threw the ball downfield.
takeaway, and now they're in business.
And the defender makes a great read,
That's not the
breaks
button
on
I
the
pushed.
football, and makes the big interception in the back end. Here's the thing, that's number 4 this season.
I guess
so
they-
he's finding the football
I
consistently.
guess they had to get you back
Here
for that
comes the
touchdown
offense
so
back
high.
onto the field. Rides the back on the option to give. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
To throw, it's Dallas. Quickly complete.
I was finna come down.
Stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed
I had to
a few
shoot
more
the
chain
man
links
that
to
does
the
because he ran a goddamn up and up and out, something like that. Yeah, the duck hit me with double
Especially when
move.
you start to get closer to the end zone, you drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this third down.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. To the ground to try to move the chains. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And the Bruins headed quickly to the line. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Touchdown, UCLA! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Georgia is getting throttled right now inside Sanford Stadium. And frankly, it's been that way since the crowd started barking during the opening kick. They're trailing by 14 to Florida. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Like the job
That's what I wanted too, but
they took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
But how loud is it in this
no,
place?
because what I wanted, I had changed the play to what I wanted, right? And then you move the man right there where I wanted to go. And if I change it again, they're going to make me jump outside. I already know how the game goes. I had no choice but to run that.
Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. The Mustangs will line it up on 1st and 10. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Second down, they'll go to the air. On the run, still looking. And the defense.
Just block, bro. That's all you gotta do. I could have ran for that.
Get a pass rush like that, and the Bruin faithful will give you an 8 clap in a heartbeat.
They'll get jacked up, they'll get excited. I mean, you think about a defense, you got to get those guys up front. You want to dominate college football, you want to be in the mix, find those big defensive linemen that can make plays.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Uncorks one to the middle.
That's all he caught it.
The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting up.
I supposed to dink through it, so he came open off the line. Your dude didn't drop back. He was on a blitz, I want to say.
It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Spits it out to the back. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Mustangs have their offense in high gear. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. The give to the back.
And I picked untarget defender and nobody picked him up. Nobody.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they
Why even
struggled
give you
this
the
season.
selection to untarget defender and nobody
They're
picked
just
him up?
playing with a ton of intensity.
This drive was clicking along, but now
Untarget
it's second
him
and
and
14.
somebody else.
From the gun, running back gets the give. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab plenty for the first down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. You talk about taking the wind out of a crowd. A fourth down conversion will do that.
Yeah, they were jacked up in here, excited. The fans get loud, rush the passer.
And then nobody touched nothing.
Fourth down conversion here in the third quarter to give yourself some life in a tight ball game.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. To the air, it's Hawkins. He's got him. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Fires into the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Mustangs. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown.
It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it.
Oh, my God.
It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
My lineman messed me up. The pass would have got completed. My lineman hit me, because your dude missed the whole tackle.
He'll start the return inside his spot. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They go to the ground. Look out, he's got room. Open field on the right. The 20. Touchdown.
I pushed the wrong one. I supposed to put L1 up there. You the fumble.
Might as well start playing.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
It would be too much work.
Set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5.
They made me bring that one up.
Team able to make the tackle. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Now they've got even more breathing room out fresh set of downs.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
I knew they were going to call a flag. I had been through it, man. Come on,
They
man.
get the receiver for a push-off.
Y'all didn't let the play
You see a
develop.
lot of OPI,
Call flag.
but on that play, the offensive player just way too handsy. He's grabbing, he's working his hands way too much, and that was an easy call for the referees.
After getting moved back, it's 1st and 20.
I know
Throw
that.
to the outside is complete.
Ow!
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
I didn't let the play.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target. Just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
Bruh. 51. My center.
That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish.
Gonna let me down bad, boy.
So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Third down, they got to get it to Neptune. He'll have to launch a rocket. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Looking for more room. He's at the 40.
Center, boy. I ain't had no cover to throw it downfield, man.
Only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big,
Gotta make the customer
explosive
dance, though.
run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again, or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
Back to throw, it's Dallas. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass.
Why you not out there, Marcus? And why is you even out there?
For the 1st down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late
I'm in
the ball
cover
game, you
2.
stops and you
Why
get
is
into
it?
3rd down. You
Why is
get
he
those
out there?
critical points. Now they get
Yeah, they thought, yes.
don't have
Why
many
is he
left.
out there?
You better get aggressive.
The Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Buys a little time with his feet. Oh, he's got some space. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
Nice job by the D, playing the pass first. QB scrambles. It's the 4th quarter. I got to save time. I got to
Nobody
save
said I'm gonna
possessions.
take all
What do I
running.
do to end the run? Now I push the quarterback out of bounds. He goes out of bounds. Thank you. I didn't even have to waste the timeout.
Into the end zone.
God.
UCLA. And they take it in for 6 more points. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going
But
to
my
8
offensive
and
line
1
and my
on the season.
downfall is this season.
And the extra point is up and good, and
My
they
linemen,
have an
D-line,
11-point 4th quarter lead.
On both sides, my downfall this season. I got the athletes.
will just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
In my downfall. OLDL, interior. Can't get nothing to go off. Can't run the ball up the middle. Everything got to be outside.
Hope to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best
Look
shot.
at that.
Now let's see if they can pull this one out. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
In the situation we're in, down 2 possessions, they obviously have to
run
that
nothing.
one. Because they're not able to come up with it, it looks like they're going to be leaving the stadium with a medal.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Plummer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success.
Can't
I
get
got to
that
be
everything,
aggressive
man.
against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Dallas.
Man, he came down the wrong
He
way.
picks up 4, that'll leave them with 3rd and 6.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Throws for the tight end.
He out of bounds,
Big
man.
fella downfield and outside.
And they found
Yeah, they is. Man, that foot came down out of bounds.
fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in
Why
this
they did
football
it
game.
still?
I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call.
Let's do it for down. Let's do it for down. I didn't lose the timeout. So what they tell it?
Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
And I love this. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to eat that clock, let it tick down. A field goal here.
And then gonna say the coach know he's talking
I'm
about.
still in a very good place. I don't have to get over-aggressive, Jesse, if I don't want to.
No, and you can put this game out of reach, too. If you can score a touchdown, this thing's basically over. And you know, at this area of the field, it's really hard to throw the football because the windows are so small. So be the more physical team. Go ice this game.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did.
Just
So we'll see what
zero.
the
Just
offense does on this
zero.
next one.
And that's an interesting call by this offense, man. Like, they go with the run, try to maybe catch them off guard, pick up a few yards, but now decision time. 4th and medium. Does this offense want to now be aggressive and make sure they go for it?
4th and goal from the 4, and look at this. The offense still on the field. They'll go for it. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown!
I know it.
Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They give
Yeah, Billy got out
a
there.
little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Oklahoma was relentless today in a road win that frankly
No, the
wasn't even
center
as
plays
close
for
as
y'all.
the final
Hope he
score
in the transfer
indicates.
portal.
This was a vintage Sooners performance, one that really should instill confidence.
He need to go on to UCLA then.
What can happen when two good teams face off? But even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Quarterback throwing the ball so low.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Using the quick game.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can
No,
play
we
big
just trying to
zone
get through 2
coverages.
minutes,
Just
that's all.
keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
He'll pull it down and run. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Great job rallying to the football by this defense. 3rd down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up 4th.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Pulls it and fires to the left. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Catch in the middle. It's Singleton. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. That's caught. It's Taylor. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And with that one, he's now
Get on the ball,
over 3
please.
bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
Moving away from pressure. Through his hands and in.
Now you want to throw the ball high, but any other time you want to throw it low. That was the time to throw it low.
This will be the 9th play of the drive. Just going to keep it after the snap.
You see that son? You see what he did? He tried to come hit me.
He'll have enough yardage for a first down.
We talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody open downfield, and he just decided to take off.
Makes the grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And the Mustangs in the hurry-up. Wants to throw. It's Hawkins. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Touchdown, SMU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for two does not work out. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Looks like the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job. And they've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe.
Down by 8.
You know, we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He'll try it again. Takes off the defender. Turning it on. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of the season.
Hold on, help is
Here's
coming.
this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Coming out on 2nd down, trying to put this one away.
Here we go.
Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Defense gets the timeout called. 20 seconds left on the clock.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And the Bruins are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
I know how to stop it. I just was in the wrong formation. So I thought we were going to play action like that formation.
Room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Using his feet. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play.
We're down by 20, 15 seconds. He said he got a quick here. We still one more time. Won't be a blowout.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. Fires left. He's got it. Gets away from one, finds room. He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play. It'll look nice in the stats column, but probably not enough to make a difference in the game.
I knew it. I knew it.
And after this play, the cake will be baked.
Man, the commentator said, I can get the cake to be the eco lane.
Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see
You
what
already
the
know.
penalty is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
But I don't even know.
Shoves back behind
They
the
call
chains.
leave a
It's
man down
1st
there
and
after you
15.
hit me.
Ball's incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.